MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. Ball 1. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 2 for 3. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming, here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette.
Number 11.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Moustakas. And there's out number 2.
That is good. The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's low.
Three runs already home here. And he takes a called strike one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 1-1 home.
Come on, that's out.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Casale has it, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1-1.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 6, Phillip Ervin.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Phillip Ervin. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball well outside. Aristides Aquino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. In there, 0-1. Biggio, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Fastball just missed above the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rowdy Tellez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, DeRo, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Biggio at second, Tellez at first, 1 gone. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Fouled off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Irvin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
You know, they say those hanging breaking balls go a long way, and that last at bat, that was a terrible breaking ball that was way up in the zone. If they want to go breaking ball again, they should get this one down in the zone.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hey. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ready now, Kurt Casale, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A high fastball is in there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Castellanos absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home.
Ball that time.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Wade Miley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 22, Wade Miley.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, DeRosa, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Billy McKinney, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. To 1-2 now. Again, another foul ball. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Three-two pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count offering on its way. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, DeRosa. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. McGuire isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Miley sets. Here's the delivery.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. In now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 3 innings complete. The Jays lead it 11-1. All set for the start of the 4th. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter. Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, McGuire. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Reds are down in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1 the count now. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The right fielder, number 15. Randall Griffith.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A runner at first with no outs here. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Pops this one up. Miley is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Billy McKinney, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Gurriel over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino fouled away. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 11-1. Jose De Leon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First offering on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Just hung in there on that one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moustakas is there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Misses. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on autopilot 11-1. At the plate, Kurt Casale. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So striding in, Nick Senzel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So striding forward now, Joey Votto. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Let's go, dude.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And always nice for a Canadian to come home to Canada and get himself a base hit on his home soil. Nice going. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High and deep to right center. After it is McKinney. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Rendell Gritchick, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Robert Stevenson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Robert Stevenson.
Now the 2-0. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Votto is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on autopilot 11-1. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie.
Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin.
Phillip.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners on first with 1 down. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Kurt Casale. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Oh, that's foul.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Popped him up. Tellez has a play, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Reds 4. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Billy McKinney. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's
2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 44.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
A ball and a strike now. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases.
Number 27.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 home.
Look out, 1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Number 15.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Come on now, give me a break. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Nice execution right there. The ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In is Joey Votto now. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Grichuk moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Another full count pitch on its way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He pulls this one into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. In to score, the runner from third.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Galvis behind 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Too high. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Sam Gaviglio answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Aristides Aquino will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A 2-strike straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
No balls and a strike to count. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Looking to leave him loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jays are out in front 11-5. Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1.
Lorenzen, 28 years old, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Pops this one up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Taken, but called a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. Swings through it for strike number 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A little low. It's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Rendell Gritchick. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Now batting, number 10.
In now, Reese McGuire, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. This is popped up. Votto over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Ken Giles comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McKinney giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
0-2. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Runner at second here with one man out.
Come on, let's move him, guys.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate, Joey Votto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Toronto posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Hyunjin Ryu earns the win, his second. Tyler Mahle is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.